everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. On Legendary Difficulty, I'm Bobtheorc, and this is episode 13, where we are solving a French problem. Yes, I know tonight was supposed to be Mech Warrior night. I fell asleep after work again. Today was a long day, and I did not sleep well last night. I don't know what the hell I did. I must have slept really weird because I woke up and my back was just killing me. I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning just in a lot of pain. Today just sucked. And when I got home from work, I just sat down in my chair and I just pieced out for a while. I think I probably needed it. So let's go hop in Discord. I see Vorgath in Discord. I don't know if Vorgath's here or not. Vorgath, you here? He may be AFK. He may be at work. Oh well. He'll either show up or he won't. Let's see what we're doing. Let's grab my hot cup of tea. Ooh, very hot cup of tea. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Got the hot cup of tea. We've got, heck was I doing? My shipbuilding capacity is going nuts. Probably because I have a lot of repairs. That would be my guess. Let's go see what we got. We got lots of repairs. And 2 Marauders. So 60,000 tons of Marauders that we're building. And we got a lot of repairs going on. So I need to drop like 30,000 tons. So I think we're gonna pause one of the Marauders. And hopefully that fixed the problem. That did. Alright. What are we gonna do? We're already invading England somewhere. I might have everything just all ready to go. My invasion of France is going swimmingly. We're going to take northern France next turn. Look at that. Torpedo boat. I've got some guys in here that are hanging out. Got all this mess going on down here that I'm going to have to deal with. We took Algeria. These guys are in pretty solid shape. I would like to take out some of these guys. A couple of battleships. Where are my Marauders at? I think I sent my Marauders probably to Gibraltar to repair. Yeah, there they are. They're gonna need a little bit of time to get fixed up before they can go kick some more ass. And what do we got here? We got this battleship and his buddies. I've got my 4 cruisers, and I got these guys who are jacked up. Okay, these guys need to get fixed too. These guys are not in any good shape to fight. No, they are not. These guys are really jacked up. My best option is to send them to Beirut. And that's a very small... Well, it's not that small of a port. Alright, so the plan is you guys are going to go to Beirut and repair. And you guys are going to valiantly hold them off. Which is a shit plan. I could send my Marauders back to go take these guys out. I also need to go take out this fast battleship here. I'm a little bit overstretched. I've got all this stuff going on up here. My fleet here will be finished soon. 256,000 tons. Next turn will be a French invade turn, which I could send 25,000 tons here to try and invade Western France. That might be worth it, get them out of this area. So if I were to send 25,000 tons of ships, I've got So I've got 2 battleships in the North Sea. I've got these guys. These guys are ready to go. It's an Imperator and a Reconquista. We're not going to be refitting these guys anytime soon. And the Imperator's just not going to go that fast. So I'm going to send you boys over to the Bay of Biscay so we can try and invade. Oh, we don't want to do that at all. No, we do not, because I don't want to run into that minefield. That keeps them away from that. Destination's still the Bay of Biscay, and I avoid the minefield. So that's probably the best we got. Hey guys.
Hey Bob, how's it going?
There's Voragath. A wild Voragath has appeared. Welcome
yeah,
back.
I was listening to YouTube video about player housing and WoW.
Right on. Yeah, I passed out after work. I was really tired. My back was sore today. It's going to probably still be a little sore tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I did to it.
Yeah, so did I. It was 7 a.m. I came home, passed out, woke up at about 7 p.m.
Yeah, Lieb, we've got a Discord server, it's the Shadows and Dust server. If you want to send me a friend request, I'll shoot you an invite, as long as you're nice to Voragath, because it's technically his server. So, alrighty, let's. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a rough day too. Not as bad as today. I've got a bunch of paperwork I need to do, which I'm not looking forward to. All these French ships here that I don't want to deal with. This battleship is probably a little too fast for me, but I'm going to have to deal with it. And where is this island at? This island, it's in Western Mediterranean. So if I have to, I can always invade it. So let's go right here and see if we can intercept you. And then this torpedo boat needs somewhere else to make friends. Why don't you make friends over here? Alright, let's go see if we can find Lieb. I got a pending friend request. There we go. Invite to server. Shadows and Dust. There you go, Lieb. I sent you a friend, or sent you a thing. All right. So you should be able to find your way on. Hey. Yeah, I don't mind inviting people from YouTube onto the server, just don't do, like, weird things. Alright, so we're gonna try and intercept those ships, those enemy ships. Hey Solomon, how you doing, man?
Good, I just zonked up in here.
Yeah, Lee was hanging out on YouTube, so I thought I'd shoot him an invite.
How does my mic sound, by the way?
You sound great. You sound really good.
Good.
What's this here? Is that another torpedo boat? That is another torpedo boat. Where do we want to send you? We want to send you... I don't know if I can make it through the... No, I can't make it through the Dardanelles. We're going to go here and hang out outside of Constantinople. That's in the Black Sea. We'll go hang out.
So I'm back doing those time trials again.
Right on. Is it working out okay?
I passed a couple of the ones I was stuck on before. I'm on a new one right now, and I missed the gold medal time point 0.004 of a second.
Well, that sounds not ideal. That's a really small amount. So now you're gonna obsess over it and do it again till you win it.
Yep.
Solar Kraken, that's awesome. You got a Timby right off the bat. That's nice.
Hey, Bobtheorc, how are you not like? How is your audio not echoing?
How's my audio not echoing? Because I have a headset.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, well, I streamed just a bit ago, and my audio echoed. So I don't.
Well, when you echo, are you talking about echoing on YouTube?
Watching your stream while you're doing it?
Yeah. So on my chat computer, where I'm watching the YouTube stream and chatting with people, I have that muted, and I have it on a separate computer. That way, it doesn't interfere.
Oh, maybe that's it. I had Discord open while I was streaming.
Yeah, so you're getting an echo because there's a little time delay on YouTube, and that's causing the echo. Whereas right now, so you guys are hearing me on Discord about 30 seconds before the people on YouTube hear me. And so I have YouTube muted. That way, it doesn't cause an echo through. So I can't hear myself on YouTube. I can only hear you guys on Discord. So I figured I'd get on and play for at least one cup of tea. And, oh, the Bulgarian fleet. Do I want to sink these guys?
You drink enough tea, we need to start getting you a tea kit or something.
I've got a... So one of my friends in New York, and my dad's friend, for Christmas, they gave me, each year for Christmas, they give me like a year's supply of Earl Grey tea, as long as I kind of space it out and don't have more than like 1 cup of Earl Grey a day. And then I have, it's like this really nice tea, and then I have like the regular Lipton tea for the other 5 cups. This guy's slow. We should be able to take him out. Yeah, let's go kick their ass.
Do you just like Lipton and Earl Grey, or other
kinds? I like other kinds. Just depends. I'm not a big fan of green tea.
Oh.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not like my go-to. But I generally like the black teas, you know, the Earl Greys, stuff like that. Chamomile tea is nice.
And I've known you all these years, and I didn't even know that about you. That's
what, that I drink tea? How did you not know that I drink like 5 cups of tea a day?
I know that you drink tea. I didn't know what kind of tea.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's right there on top of my microwave. I've got a couple of things of tea. You probably just never paid attention to it because it probably doesn't stand out.
That's probably what happened.
All right, so these are my fast cruisers. I've got enough of them. I should be able to take out. I should be able to take out a battleship.
Does this say California as CA or something else?
No, CA. It's stands for Cruiser Armored.
Oh.
Or the way the U.S. Navy used it back in the last century was that CA stood for Heavy Cruiser and CL stood for Light Cruiser.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if we see a shortage of coffee, it's not going to bother me much. Now the only problem is I don't want to deal with the battleship first because I'm going to get zoinked by all these cruisers and destroyers. So we're going to hang out and try and be hard to hit, because it takes these guys a while to build up speed, which is the big problem.
But
'Cause
you'll win because you have the more armored cruisers, right?
Well, no, because well, it depends. If I can keep from getting hit by destroyer torpedo. So now we're going to turn around, because these ships have a really bad engine efficiency. Fuck me. Will he manually... Alright, so we managed to dodge that. Alright, so I gotta take these 4 destroyers and turn them around this way, and these 3 are gonna keep going this way. Yeah, the problem is that I let these guys get too close. Shit. Is that gonna hit me? No, I think that'll be okay.
Wait, did you just pause?
Yeah, I'm pausing the game so I can better dodge torpedoes. Alright, so yeah, so we're... This guy's probably... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go in between the torpedoes. You know, there is no spoon. Because these destroyers with their Fuck, there's another one. I fucking hate dodge the goddamn torpedo. This really fucking pisses me off. Alright, so now I've got to... Let's see here. I don't want to... I'm not going to be able to turn into it. He might get hit. There might not be anything I can do about that.
Are they going to torp their own over there?
I don't know. Where? Oh, here? They
Oh,
might.
back
That'd be funny as shit if they do.
over on the outside, it looked like a couple of those torpedoes fired about to take out the lead destroyer over there.
It kind of looks like it is. It'd be funny if they hit them. Serves them right, the little bastards. How fast are these destroyers anyway? They're 34.5 knots. That's why they're able to catch up to me so well. Just put all fire on you. So he's doing fine. This is the guy that I'm really... You know what I can do? I'm gonna hit the hard brakes. I was gonna clip him right in the front, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh, it's a dud. Holy crap, I was saved by a dud. Yeah, I never really got a taste for coffee. Unless I put in so much milk and sugar that's no longer really coffee.
That's just called a latte.
Yeah, and I don't need that shit either. Alright, so...
Coffee, I kind of got used to over, like, years.
Man, these guys are so fucking close to me.
I know the feeling when it comes to coffee. I had 20 years to get used to it.
Alright. We're gonna do the thing that I really fucking don't want to do. I'm gonna detach all my ships. And I'm going to operate them individually. Because I don't trust these idiot captains to dodge the torpedoes. And I'm already too close to these destroyers. So I'm going to have to micromanage them, which is exactly what I don't want to do. So you're going to go this way. Let's see here. Where's the torpedoes are going through here. So, yeah, so you're going to go that way. You need to thread the needle between these torpedoes, which is going to suck. You need to turn very hard. You need to go there. You're gonna turn hard. I want you to go this way. I want everybody to basically get to where they're running away from the destroyer.
They look like missiles in air.
Yeah, a little bit. Here's the hard parts. Can I... There we go. We threaded the needle. Alright, so...
Also, coffee tastes pretty much good with hazelnut. Besides that, I haven't found anything that makes it taste good. That's just me.
Yeah, I just can't do... I just can't do the coffee thing. Let's go straighten you out.
Yours to coffee as I am to hominy. For some reason, I can't taste hominy. I stay away from it. And green olives for some reason. I like the
Yeah.
glare on water. Oh, sorry, what?
Yeah, I can tell you the one type of coffee that I really didn't like during all my years. That was engine room coffee, brewed on while we were out at sea back in the engine room.
Yeah.
Because all the oil mist and oil mist and diesel fume mist that went into the air from operating all the equipment, it basically formed a film on top of the coffee.
Made for bad coffee.
Here's a question when it comes to coffee. Like I can drink Folgers, but I don't really. Like if I have to drink coffee, that's what I'll go to. But like, then there's instant coffee. Instant coffee always tastes good. Why is that? Like, what do they do different? Because it tastes completely different than any other.
Because
coffee
you
I've
want
ever
it right now, and instant coffee is right now coffee. I don't know.
It might be the freeze drying process. Probably pulls out a lot of the probably a lot of the acids and other stuff. It's actually in ground coffee, where when you brew ground coffee, everything that's in there is just basically the ground beans, and the hot water brings out the acids and the other stuff along with it. Where like instant coffee, doing the freeze drying.
Are you trying to ram me? Really? Are you trying to ram me? The fuck?
The timing on that.
We'll keep
So
you
is
going.
is instant coffee or regular coffee healthier? Like, or is it about the same?
Not sure how much it
You-
matters.
Yeah. Usually, what I'll do to have something to drink is just like you said, just keep a jar of instant decaf around. Now, basically, I'd use the same thing. The Folgers instant, just to have something to drink where I can just run like just straight hot water out of the tap and just dump it in and mix it. So I lost my taste for sodas a long time ago. Also do drink tea, which strange you brought it up because went to the grocery store.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna splatter me with fucking I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so oh my fucking god. What an asshole move. This guy just fucking did a drive-by on me and I couldn't do anything about it. God damn it. Fucking hate torpedoes. I hate getting swarmed by these motherfuckers too.
Is there a way to prevent that? Getting swarmed by torpedoes?
Don't let them get close.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I had a bad opening. And the problem is that this guy, he's going to try and come around and hit me from the other side if I let him, so I can't.
Right back. Gotta wash my hands. Mosquito.
So
cleanup, set
everybody's got to go and help defend. Let's see who's... Shit. I really need to redo this battle and just operate each ship individually. I really screwed up by not having all of my ships Motherfucker, are you trying to... You're gonna come around and you're gonna fucking hit me from the other goddamn side, aren't you? Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch. And I'm too slow to dodge him. Yeah, this battle's getting really stupid. Alright, so we're gonna redo this because fuck this. And yeah, I mean, the moral of the story is I just have to micromanage each goddamn individual ship, and I really hate that because I don't want to have to manage every single fucking ship and pay attention to where everything is, but you know, there's certain things that, like having all of my ships turn 90 degrees at the same time, they just don't have that option. So I am going to have them each do their own thing, which is really annoying. So we're going to redo this. Because I didn't turn away from the torpedo boats, for the destroyers fast enough. So frustrating. And the AI dodging torpedoes is no good. I mean, it works fine for the most part for the enemy, but it's not good for me, and I don't know why. Is it like two different AI algorithms? I don't know. What happened to the to my battle? Here we go. All right.
They run, maybe?
No, here it is.
Yeah. Basically,
I mean,
what I remember doing in situations like that was I don't even sail toward them to get in contact. Where they're like, I'm in slow cruisers like that, where they've got like a 10 knot or better speed advantage.
Well,
I just immediately start turning around and start angling away in the opposite direction to where they have to run to catch up.
yeah.
Keeping at arm's length as long as possible there.
Well, and a lot of it also is that these guys have a really great top speed, but their engine efficiency is so bad that it just the biggest problem with this game is managing lots of ships. What's the range on my secondaries? 11, yeah. Yeah, because ideally I don't want to have to micromanage all of my guys, because it's just a pain in the ass. And then also because I don't get to determine how my ships start out. Like, this beginning is all kind of a clusterfuck, where they're starting out the battle slow and disorganized, and I have to get them into a formation. Let's go fire on those destroyers, please. And although this time they formed up the line pretty quick. But I'm already inside a torpedo range, and they've already fired their fucking torpedoes, which means that I've got to already detach all of my guys and micromanage every individual fucking one, which is super annoying. Otherwise I'm just going to get splattered by torpedoes again, and once one of the ships slows down, then it's a real pain in the ass. So you're going to go turn away. And it doesn't even line them up in the same order of what they were in the battle line, which is stupid. And there's no way to move the cards around and have them individually so this is all pretty stupid, how they won't let me just organize my ships how I want. Oh look, there's fucking torpedoes. Better not get hit. Alright, so all of my ships are going to go kind of this way-ish. Yeah, so it's like a maneuver. My understanding is a maneuver like this, where you have everybody just turn and sail abreast to each other, is like standard Navy stuff. I mean, not that I was ever in the Navy, but I would imagine this is probably standard stuff. But the fact that I can't make the formation do it on its own, I have to manually, individually control every fucking one of these ships just to get them to do this is insipid. Which is okay in a small battle like this, I guess. It's just that this is... Oh, you're just lined right up, aren't you? Alright, well, you're going to have to... And they're not just all in... Yeah, I mean, this is just sort of sloppy right here. Alright, why don't you shoot at this guy? And I want you to put main guns and secondary guns. How about that? And main guns and secondary guns... And main guns, and I don't know if you can even hit that far. Main guns and secondary guns. Main guns and secondary guns. Shit. There's another fucking torpedo. Oh my god, that almost fucking hit me. That was almost really bad. Hey, JP.
Good evening, Bob. Hello, everybody.
We're having another exciting game of Dodge the Goddamn Torpedo.
Yay!
Yeah. At least this guy's out of torpedoes now.
They at least managed to knock a couple of them out so far.
Yeah, and then we'll reform and come back. And these guys are finally getting up to speed, kinda, sorta, almost. They're just not... I really need more engine efficiency. Alright, so... At this point, we're gonna double back for more.
I see Saint 2.9 is doing his work.
Oh yeah. I mean... The 2.9s are doing twice the damage of the 6-inch guns. Then again, I have an awful lot of 2.9s. I'll start turning so we can take this asshole out. Alright.
Just like the old saying, you throw enough crap at the wall, something's gonna stick.
Something's gonna stick, indeed. Alright, so I guess what we'll do, I don't really want to reform these guys into a line, because I'm just going to have to break them apart later anyway. So, You are going to follow him. I might start just doing a lot of follow commands as a means to sort of... The only problem with the follow is then everybody tends to get too close. Unless I tell these guys to avoid ships. Alright. Let's go find... Because you still have... You guys have a hell of a lot of torpedo range. Now he's only 28.7, so that's one of their less good destroyers, I suppose. So him I can pace. So those other ones, those 34-knot destroyers were just a problem. Yeah, this guy's in some trouble. He's out of torpedoes now. We blew him up. So now we can... Yeah, I may just do like a follow tactic like this for smaller fleets. But once you're starting to get with like 20, 30 ships, then it starts getting really hard to manage them. Yeah, so Lieb, this was originally a World of Warcraft guild. We all met PvPing people in World of Warcraft a long, long time ago because Sindri killed the beer guy, and he sucked, so we had to kick his ass. And then we beat up his guild and everybody else, even though they're higher level. They're just bad players. And so that's how we formed. And then we also do a lot of other games. I don't actually play that much World of Warcraft anymore. I don't have the time. You know, I mean, I can sit down for a few hours each night and play a game. It's just that World of Warcraft, in order to be at a high competitive level, requires so much time and effort.
You can play it casually.
You know that I'm not going to play World of Warcraft casually. Let's be
True.
real.
My the dryer just completely fucked. So.
Oh, is that dryer? Then yeah, you're saying that the washer and dryer at your new place isn't all that good.
No, the washer's fine. Well, actually, both of them suck. This is why I need my washer and dryer little thing I left at your place.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Don't worry. How fast does this guy go? He's slow, and he has...
Been eating those egg and cheese burritos, you know, those little breakfast burritos you get.
What the hell kind of design is that? Look at that. He's got his big guns like in the sides here, with a butt turret. Did the French really build ships like that? I mean, I guess
Ships
so.
with butt turrets, that actually makes sense.
It's a big butt turret. Well, I mean, the French do run away a lot, so it does kind of make sense for a nation that wants to retreat.
You remember Monty Python, right?
Yeah.
And the Frenchmen on the walls.
Oh my God! When I play France, I should make all my ships have butt turrets and have like a whole strategy designed for running away. That would be glorious.
Yeah, I thought you can call your fleet the Inglorious French Bastards, or something like that.
You mentioned something about the dryer. What is it? Not like getting the clothes dryer or putting out any heat?
Actually, so here's what's happening, right? So, it used to where I would put my clothes in, and I push the button after I turn the dial, right, to get it where it needs to be. It used to work, but now I had to actually take it off from the wall, take the cord off the wall and plug it back in. It worked fine.
Is the landlord going to
No.
fix it, you think?
And now it's not at all. The reason why I don't want to fix it is I don't want the Airbnb owner to basically charge me extra money in rent and all that, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to be your responsibility.
Yeah, because I mean, I take care of things. It's not my fault.
I'll bring your stuff. I'll bring it up there probably over the weekend if that's all right.
It's fine. Just, and I know you're busy, no, just please don't.
No, I'll do it probably over the weekend. Maybe I'll live stream going to Church's Chicken again. I can't believe I had like 40, 50 people watch me order Church's Chicken. That was so surreal. Oh, this guy's just getting lit up. Oh yeah, go picric acid.
And like I said, I'm always on your side. You know, whenever you need help with something.
I appreciate it. Yeah, work's just been so busy, I haven't been able to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do. Oh, we won. All right. Yeah, so I mean, maybe that's how I have to control the ships from now on. Is just have everybody individual and just do like a mass follow.
Isn't that much more of a pain?
Oh yes, it's a pain in the ass to control. But maybe that's what I need to do.
Because you'd have to focus and make sure your ships don't do any stupid stuff, right?
Yeah, well, in the auto dodge torpedoes doesn't work in that case, but then it doesn't work that well anyway. And oh man, I don't want to fight you yet because you're big and fast and scary. Well, 19 knots.
I planted some avocados today.
Right.
Yeah, some tomatoes, some avocados, and tomorrow I'm planting chilies.
Oh, that's right on. That's good.
Yeah, so excited to actually start gardening.
It sounds like you're really liking that. I mean, when you said you're going to move up there, I wasn't sure what you're going to do, but it looks like it's working out pretty good for you, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah, so because my state ID expired, I can't donate plasma. I'll still be able to save up for land, but I had to sadly use some of my savings to create a system to be able to make extra money. I didn't realize that I was going to create such a system, so now I have like 3 different things with possibilities of making me money.
Alright, French pre-dreadnoughts. Let's,
What? That ship's going fast. Is that the one with the thing in its butt?
No, it was the French ship that had the butt gun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, reason it's going so fast is under time acceleration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's like...
Yeah, I'm
speeding
going 30 times the normal speed because I'm just running away from the... So, these guys, I've got 3 cruisers that are keeping a battleship busy. I'm not powerful enough to take on the battleship without getting hurt pretty bad. So they're just going to keep him busy and attack him and run away, attack him and run away. That way the French battleship can't join his buddies. And then when my marauders get finished getting repaired, I'm going to send them down to go kick his butt. 23.2 knots.
I wondered, okay, you have the game. Let's say I had this game as well. Could I join your game against us? No? No,
it makes me very... One of the big things that I really want that a lot of people want is a co-op mode where, like in MechWarrior 5, how you can have your friends join up with you. It would be so awesome where I could control a group of ships and you could control a group of ships and we could fight the computer together. But the developer didn't like co-op games, so he refused to put it in.
That sucks.
Yeah, even if you're just working the campaign as 2 different nations, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Does Rebel Galaxy have co-op mode?
No, Rebel Galaxy is a very simple single-player game. So when Eric and Travis built Rebel Galaxy, they were just trying to make a simple, easy game that they could just build. Because at the time, so Travis used to... I think own Runic Games and he sold it, or anyway.
Yeah, I think I've met those people who made that.
I don't know if you met them, but let's see. Did you go down to did you go down to the Texas convention with me and Lindsay?
I don't know. I've been with you a lot of places, but
Okay.
I do know I've met those. That must have been maybe the place. I don't know.
Anyway, so they just wanted a simple, fun game that they could build quickly, and so that's so they made it. They just made kind of a one and done, and then they made Rebel Galaxy 2. Because
Travis something to do with Torchlight or something that. Like
yeah, because Travis did Torchlight and Torchlight 2. And then Eric was known for doing Diablo 1 and 2. And so these guys were some pretty... I don't know if Eric helped with Torchlight or not. I never asked. But, so they just wanted to make a game together as friends. And so they farmed out the 3D design, for all the ships and everything to Eastern European programmers. Or, artists and stuff, similar to how I sometimes farm out stuff to Eastern Europe. And and they built the game. It's pretty good. Man, I'm getting kind of beat up a little bit here.
Not as much as you should be.
Well, I need to get closer. Problem is, his ship is about as fast as mine. It's actually a little bit faster.
What if you maneuvered in many different ways? Would it be able to shoot you?
Well, I mean, maneuvering helps dodge a little bit. It lowers his accuracy and it lowers mine. My big thing is I'm just trying to close the distance. I mean, I'll win. I'm just trying to not... I don't want to take a lot of casualties because my sailors are hard to replace. And a lot of it comes down to the French have better technology than I do, but I have more ships.
Do your ships, repair after every battle?
They'll repair a little bit, but usually I have to send them to port to get them repaired properly.
Things like the water getting pumped out from floodings, that's automatic, and I think repairing things like rudders also happens
and
automatic.
engine, yeah, and they'll repair engines, but the structural damage...
And they won't replace turrets.
I don't think they do, yeah.
I used to play Pirates of the Caribbean online, one of my favorite games. And these ship battles, right? You always get up personal, right? And just have to make sure you stayed on their side so you could properly hit them. And they would always try to get out of range so they could hit you. This is exactly the same thing, so
yeah.
Far away.
Well, I've got more turrets and so I was able to beat him. I lost 45 guys, which is more than I wanted to.
What are those things that are going through the air and not through that? You said turrets?
Well, my gun turrets, those are... Well, here, I'll show you. Hold on just one... see, Mediterranean, Atlantic, and Africa. West Africa. Do you have anybody in... Yeah, let's just go invade you.
I'm going to start making shirts, too.
Really? Did that conquest not fucking activate again? God damn it.
What do you mean conquest didn't activate?
Well, so there's a bug in the game where a lot of times it says, oh, this person, do you want to invade this country? And you say yes. And it's like, haha, just kidding.
Restart the game, Bob.
Yeah, but then I gotta go redo that. It's already the next. What?
Save right now, and do it, and it will trigger next turn.
All right.
A few guys on each one. You got sitting in port.
Yeah, and it mothballs them without actually mothballing them.
Yeah, I did that. I had 20, like you said, very basic torpedo cruisers that I had set up just basically as dump trucks for laying mines at each port.
Yeah.
So about 20 of them, and I took each one of them down to 5 or 6 guys. That freed up $3 or $4 million.
Oh yeah.
The budget. Just doing those mine layers, not even touching my one main fleet.
This guy on screen looks so Italian. With all the poofy medals and the over-the-top uniform and that mustache, he just looks very Italian. Lorenzo would probably call me, call me racist or something if I said that, but...
I thought he looked like a certain German...
No, his mustache is too big.
Oh.
Yeah. The German mustache party had very small mustaches. Oh wow, look at my repairs are holy crap balls. Alright, so we're going to suspend you. And I still need to suspend...
Oh, it looks like you were able to get your conquest.
That's a different one.
Oh.
I need to spend like 50,000 tons of ships. Look at all these. Alright, so what we're going to do is all of the... all the really long ones to fix. Let's see, are we in the ballpark now? There we go. And what I really need is I really need these Marauders at Gibraltar. One of them's ready and the other one's not. Where's the 2 more months? Oh, that's awful. All right, that's what it is.
So how is this all getting this much money? Like, how does like the army or military, whatever? I guess at this point it's the navy. Does the navy get a lot of money or something?
Yeah. So if you look at my finances, I make, this is the money that I make each turn. Oops. Let me jack up the. So I have my transport capacity, which helps build up the economy, and so, I get GDP minus army. But let's go here. Look on the politics screen. So my GDP is $400 billion a year, and then the army budget's $30 billion, the navy budget's $41 billion, and that's how I pay for everything, and the rest just goes towards the general running of the government.
I always wondered, like, literally, how much does people in the navy get paid?
Western France is 430,000 tons. Holy crap! How?
If you're enlisted, not very much.
Yeah.
Speaking from personal experience.
So
What,
France
like
has a
$500
3% army logistics, and I have a 93%, which means that I probably can land invade France if my army ever gets off their ass.
Man, you think someone joining the navy would get paid quite a bit of money because you're actually putting yourself in a situation where your life's on the line. More.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, if you've got $1 million soldiers in the army, you can only pay them so much. Otherwise, you don't have enough money. Then how are the generals going to embezzle money, and the big military companies going to embezzle money if they pay the soldiers too much?
Well, it's simple. You don't embezzle money.
Well, you wouldn't.
Yeah, but they're not big
But-
companies aren't okay with that.
No. You don't understand. If I embezzled money, I would do it masterfully. I would do something to where I would.
Well, they
would
do
do
it
something go all the
masterfully.
way.
Also, they're very good at not getting caught. Just keep in mind that probably like a quarter of the national budget is fraud and embezzlement. Probably, and then in some countries that are more corrupt, it's probably closer to 50% of the money is being embezzled. But every country in the world has a lot of fraud. That's why the worst criminals in society become politicians.
I mean, hell, I just embezzle a quick amount of money, right? Buy myself a little island,
250,
fix it up, and then have everybody secretly
300.
work for me, where they give me ships, they give me everything,
Yeah. So
and even though it was corruptly got, they can't fight against it.
300,000 tons, and I need like 430, I think, to do it. So
What's tons? Is that like
The tons, yeah, that's how much. A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Well, no, I know we're talking about tons here. I get the weight measurement. Tons of what?
Of ships. I need 430,000 tons of ships to be able to transport enough troops to invade Western France.
France is.
France is a big country. It's hard to invade.
Oh.
So what might be the smarter idea would be to pick off, like, Africa or some of these places.
Yeah, I always thought if I were like in the U.S. and I wanted to invade a country, it would be to go down through Mexico, and up that way, up into Africa, up into the Middle East, and then up to the major other countries.
Yeah. So I can.
And
So
you
I
have
can
to get. Sorry.
so I can start taking out Africa. I'm trying to think about where I want to focus myself, because I've got my Asian fleet. They're busy finishing off Japan, or taking out the French part of Japan, because Japan got wrecked early on. And then I can start working through Southeast Asia. As far as up here in northern France, I want to keep the French fleet contained to the Mediterranean, because then I can kill them all more easily in there, because they can't get away. So maybe I start grabbing all the rest of the world up. I don't know. I'm going to be right back. Give me just a minute, and I will be right back.
Heck, I just got back from the microwave. Oh, something about making egg and cheese burritos. They must have an ingredient in it that makes you hungry for more or something. Oy.
Alright. Here's the plan. France is the new elephant. I'm just going to eat them one bite at a time. And I'm going to start picking away at their... So I can't send all my ships to go take out Western France or Southern France. There's just too many enemy French ships I have to take out. So I'm going to start picking away all their little stuff and eating away at their money. So let's go nail Ivory Coast. That only needs 31,000 tons. I've already got the ships here to do it. And so I'm just gonna go pick away at the French colonies, and then once I finish off some of the British stuff here, for example, then I can start taking out. I can start working on Germany and Italy at the same time. Germany is still beastly. They're going to be a problem.
Who's the person with the flag with the blue, white, and red?
Who, this one here? This is France, and that's England.
Okay.
So blue, white, and
Never
red
mind
is going to
then.
be usually France, Britain, or Russia, but Russia's gone.
Because I was gonna say if you didn't, the France looks like down towards Africa or something, like they're fixing to take that.
Yeah, no, we're gonna slowly. I'm gonna start working away at Western Africa.
Because Africa is a good point to get to the rest of the world.
Yeah, it's just it's hard. It's a big continent. It's hard to defend. So I think this is the best we can do, and that's going well there. These torpedo boats, I don't have to really worry that much about England, because England's screwed.
Yeah, the one problem with trying to think you can like land on one side of the continent and then just work your way across.
Is that the army's useless?
Yeah, you have no control of the army in this game. It's all RNG as far as what they decide to do.
Yeah, I wish there was some way that I could nudge them, like, hey, go here. But no, the army hates me. It's kind of like Imperial Japan, where the army hates the navy.
All right, piss off a couple of their people, get them agitated, have them come towards you, or to another place.
Well,
Similar to.
if I can. I mean, I have limited ability to do things. Just because I'm not the leader of my country. I'm just the admiral in charge of the navy. So I can make decisions regarding the navy, and I can do things that might influence how other people react. But I have very limited ability. I can kind of influence, but I can't direct the other aspects of the country.
All right, so a real person is in a war, right? Against you're in the ship, and you're going to attack another ship, right?
A wild Slav appears.
That's that. All right, so the other side is the system, like an artificial intelligence, right? And it's the same thing. Does it function like with fear and all that as the same as a person?
Not
Like,
really.
does it plot out
So the enemy nations will operate based on how they're programmed.
How are they programmed?
Well, that's really kind of uncertain.
Oh,
One thing we know
Ten
is
times harder than.
one thing we know is the AI targets the weaker other AI nations. If you're weak, the AI targets you.
Oh,
And
so
if you're strong, they're gonna try and avoid you.
so the AI is a coward.
Well, they're
Well, no, that's how a coward functions. They take out the weak first.
yeah. Well, they're practical. They're made to mimic real life politicians. How about that?
That's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, I guess that would work if you were going to like just take out weak enemies just to gather all their troops to eventually you can take out a big enemy. Like that's just.
Well,
strategy.
I'm trying to build up enough money to so I can keep building up my ships and doing things. These grapes don't look that great.
Somebody once told me, and I don't know how true this is, and I think this actually might have been you that taught me this. That makes sense. That like when you when you go to war against something, you know, you have to take out armies or whatever, a certain amount of people, right? You don't really need to take them all out. You just need to take out a certain amount until they give up.
Yeah.
Or if that doesn't work and they won't give up, I need to take out something important to them.
Oh, Bulgaria canceled the alliance with France because... Alright, so once again, fucking Denmark did... Oh, wait, there we go. Now it activated. Thank you. So it's supposed to... So when I go to war with Denmark, it's supposed to create this invasion circle. But previously it didn't.
Does Denmark even have any?
Yeah, well, they've got a little bit of a navy. They're just a because they're a minor nation. That's more random events and whatnot. I don't have as much control over it.
Hmm.
Let's see if we can repair. Let's see if we can get. So these suspended ships are going to resume, and I've got. I can resume my. I can resume my marauders also.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
don't have to defeat an army in total. What you have to do is break the enemy civilians' will to resist.
Yeah. I think I want to keep building marauders, because those are going to be my best ship for right now.
You know what you should have done? You should have copied Monty Python. You know, all the Frenchman quotes, right? And whenever like a French ship does anything stupid, just have that play like "I spit on you," or something.
I build you in Gibraltar also. Okay. How are... You're at low crew. Why are you at low crew?
I'm gonna go watch some movies. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, take care.
Okay, enjoy your stream. I'm actually gonna start streaming daily now as well.
Right on.
So, yeah. Alright, peace. I uploaded your stream, by the way.
Thank
Looks
you.
like other people beat me to it, though.
Well, that's okay. I appreciate it just the same.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
Alright, so I need another 200 dudes from somewhere. Where am I going to find 200 dudes? I guess I'm going to... pull them off of that ship. And teleport them onto there. Where the hell did it go? Are you repaired? No, you're still fucking repairing, damn it. Alright, still needs 2 more turns to repair. Son of a bitch. You know what? I think one Marauder is enough to make this work. That'll be enough to make that work. Alright. Invading the Ivory Coast, so that's good. Germany's doing German things. And then I need to invade another British territory. Don't want Cyprus. Grand Bahama would be fine, or Haiti. Probably Grand Bahama. Because Haiti I might be able to do with my Where's Grand Bahama? Right there. I need 16,000 tons. So you guys are going to go right there and take care of that. He's got 2 battleships in port. That's interesting, isn't it?
Shame if something happened to him.
Well, I don't really want to fight them that much. This guy's got low crew. San Gerano. So let's set him low. Let's get your crew pumped up. There we go.
Oh, wonderful! Another thunderstorm coming through.
Oh, there you go. Why is that suspended?
Yay, thunderstorm.
Well, we've been getting heavy thunderstorms coming through in waves for like about the last 6 hours now.
I guess it happens.
Yeah, all the big storm systems been going on for the past 2 or 3 weeks. It finally got around to being our turn for having one come through the state.
I guess so.
Thankfully, without some of the nastier stuff that's been accompanying the thunderstorms, like out your way.
Yeah. Alright, so how many ships do the French have? The French have 29 ships. I guess I could send these guys from the North Sea into the Mediterranean to try and take these guys out. Let's go send you guys in there. As far as these guys go, I can kind of deal with some of this. I can deal with the Mediterranean. All right, so these guys, they're beat up. We're gonna send you guys to La Carina to repair. And let's send you over there also. These guys are in good shape. So let's go send you boys. I guess I could send them down this way to start dealing with some of this stuff. These are all just assault ships, though. These are not... That's a Reconquista. And a bunch of patrol ships. I could send these guys over there. And then this guy here. I really want to keep something in the North Sea, just in case. have you be in reserve. Well, unless I need all that just to start invading and clearing out the Mediterranean, but I really kind of want to save... I'd like to clear out the Eastern Mediterranean and save the Western Mediterranean for last. So, you know what we're going to do? I think you guys... I'll send you down there also. And then these two torpedo boats... I'm going to have you go and piss off Germany. I don't think I have... let's see, what's my research for building submarines? So you said that I can piss people off with unrestricted warfare.
Oh my God, can you piss them off? Wow, I have... Ooh, yeah. Send out a half a dozen flotillas of submarines on unrestricted warfare into zones with lots of enemy or potential enemy ports, and you will start getting multiple of the oops, you sank basically a neutral ship, message like every turn.
So maybe once I get the better boilers, I'll do that.
Basically, if you want Spain versus the world, that's a good way to do it.
Oh yes.
Maybe when I play Germany, I'll do unrestricted warfare. Take care, Lieb. Get some sleep.
Or you could do it as the United States as well. We did essentially the same thing in the Pacific.
Yeah, let's go run away from you. I'm glad those ships are fast enough to run away from stuff. You go run away. I'd rather have a second Marauder, but...
Yeah, we're getting the buffering circle.
Who you guys are?
Oh, now it's cleared up.
Alright. Let's,
You two's been having problems today.
It wouldn't surprise me. This is such a... I love this ship.
A couple of videos I was watching earlier this afternoon, all of a sudden it just froze in the middle of the video, and the tab I had the video in just went completely to a blank white screen.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let's go this way. What's your armor like? Your armor is just good all around, but not so much in your front and back armor sucks. I love how my ow, what the fuck? How did you destroy my main gun on the first hit? The fuck? Where did that hit me? Jesus, son of a bitch. Well, that fucking sucked, didn't it?
The AI loves doing little tricks.
I killed like 100 dudes. Well, and my guns are solid. You know, they're armored. So I mean, so he hit me with a 11.8-inch gun from 12, 13 kilometers, and at 13 kilometers on the armor piercing, you're going to have 10 inches, through the straight up, which my armor's going to stop, or you'd have 1.5 inches from the top, which my armor's going to stop. I mean, my armor's way... Because these guys... my 12-inch guns have 15 inches of armor on the side, almost 6 inches on the top. There's no way that you penetrated me from that distance. There's no way that happened. That's total bullshit. That's total bullshit. You do not have the energy to penetrate my guns at this distance. I'm calling total bullshit on that. I mean, even at close range, you'd have to be at 2,500 meters to penetrate my turret. That is absolute bullshit. There's no way that you fucking did that. And he just fucking did it again at goddamn 10 kilometers, and you don't have the penetration to fucking penetrate my guns unless I'm within 2.5 kilometers. That's bullshit. How the hell are you doing so much damage to me? I have enough armor that you cannot penetrate my guns. I mean, is there some sort of critical hit system in this game where they just keep getting critical hits over and over again? You do, and I'm doing no damage to him. You do not fucking goddamn have the penetration. This is total bullshit. Your 11-inch guns do not have the penetration to do this. You absolutely fucking don't. Not with picric acid 2. You do not have the penetration to penetrate my armor.
What kind of shell is it?
It's semi armor piercing shells.
Semi armor piercing?
Yeah, and he's penetrating. I mean, I'm tempted to restart this battle because it's just total bullshit.
Yeah, usually when the game starts pulling stuff like that, it means it's...
Yeah, we're going to quit.
Got a bunch of
errors. Yeah, we're going to quit the game and restart. This is total bullshit. You do not have the penetration capability. Unless I need to... Do I need to quit the game completely to do it, or is just reloading the game, reloading the save enough?
Well...
I'm going to quit the game. I'm going to quit the game completely.
One thing you can do if you're on Steam, go back to the Steam page in your library for the game, or like a little gear symbol. You can have it, and it takes just like maybe about 15-20 seconds to have Steam go through and verify all the game files.
Oh, that's a good point. I should probably do that.
Because since they did that final update, I've lost count of how many times all of a sudden the damn game is frozen up like midstream, and all of a sudden get the error message from Windows saying, "Oh, the program stopped work. Had an error with the program. We're going to close it out."
Well, my game doesn't usually do that. I mean, it has been a little glitchy, but not so much. That's more of a MechWarrior thing that's been glitchy like that. Yeah. But no, between like Denmark never, the conquest not working, and then getting these crazy penetrations with semi-armor piercing rounds at like 15 kilometers, there's no way.
Yeah, basically, what I'm talking about is where you go back to your library page, your UAD, and over on the right-hand side, got the little gear symbol. Like settings, click on that, go down to properties, click on properties, and it'll have the option to where...
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll do that after. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream.
That usually gets everything working again. But one thing I've noticed, where I mentioned that, last few months started getting the blue screen of death to restart the computer because it said it had a problem with memory management. Guess when that's been occurring? After I spent like a couple hours or so playing UAD.
No kidding.
Yeah, that seems to be the only common thread besides Microsoft.
I mean, Microsoft's garbage, but I mean, I think they probably rushed out that final update before everybody got fired, and they did fix a lot of broken things. But
so Mitchell, you said go to the library and right-click on Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, just go to your library page. You know, where it's in your library there. You know, for UAD. You look over toward the right-hand side. Got the symbols. Got the little gear symbol over on the right-hand side. You know, about mid-screen. All your installed files on your computer to make sure they're still good. So when it goes,
I don't have a little gear symbol anywhere, but I can get to properties of the game by right-clicking on the tile itself. And that says General Updates, Installed Files.
Yeah, where it basically, you know, it'll verify, you know, integrity of the files you got on your computer. Usually when I get in problems with it, the game crashes, that'll usually fix it there.
Okay, verifying game integrity of game files. Yeah, I'm literally going to do it to see if that fixed some of my little bugs.
I mean, so like right there, partial penetration of main gun.
Yeah.
Sure. You know, partial penetration. We're at 8 kilometers. You've got a that was his. What did the partial penetration? Where is? Is his 11.8-inch gun? He did a partial penetration, which sucks. You know, he's using his. How did he get a partial penetration with high explosive ammunition? What the hell? That's weird. Okay, because cap ballistic. That makes sense. It's cap ballistic. So he's using cap ballistic high explosive, which is weird, but okay. So he's got like 6 inches of. He's got like 6 inches of penetration. But my armor's also at plus 100%, so I mean he shouldn't be.
Well, believe me, I've seen. There's been stuff like that going on in this game ever since they first brought out early access.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're, you know, like I said, like in your battleship, you know, even fighting a destroyer, I've seen to where supposedly a 4-inch shell from destroyer from like 6 kilometers away went through 12 inches of freaking main belt armor on my battleship.
Yeah. Now does the naval arms race fix a lot of that, or?
Don't know, to tell you the truth, as far as the bugs. Because a lot of these bugs are probably down in the source code where they made mistakes in that.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard all that much on what naval. It's been so long since I heard anybody talking about naval arms race. I couldn't really tell you what it purports to fix.
I'm not even sure Naval Arms Race was updated for 7.0.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I remember right, listening to Brother Monroe and like that, and also one of our guys around actually said, no, it hasn't been.
Wait, so which one's Brother Monroe's project? Is that Naval Arms Race or Dreadnought Improvement?
That's Dreadnought Improvement. Some other guy was doing Naval Arms Race, and apparently he don't know the reason why, but hasn't updated it yet to work with, you know, the last update that Game Labs did before they packed it in there.
One thing Brother Monroe was talking about is he's going to go back to if you will, the original version of Naval Arms Race and updated to all of the stuff, because he's done something that he calls the Great Game, and that completely changes the world map. I mean, completely. You have things like the Byzantine Empire on the map, and Norway and Sweden, and so the original, that's what he calls the Great Game. But the original one, which keeps a lot of the vanilla, if you will, look, and all it does is unlock the minor nations like the Ottomans and Greece and a few others to where you can play them, and then the other changes that he's done.
Right on.
So he's going back to bring that one up to speed with the Great Game now, because he's literally playing his last nation in the Great Game. He's playing Portugal.
All right. 21 knots versus 19. Ooh, so this is a. Do I take out the Imperator? Oh, the Imperator's got the big guns. He's got more tonnage, but I've got some bigger guns. I don't like fair fights, but we're gonna try this because I want to stop that French battleship. We'll have a battleship duel. I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah, they said, from what I've heard over the years, said basically, even Brother Monroe's talked about this, that a lot of the problems to where, see, all of a sudden the AI getting just insane accuracy, or having this odd stuff like the penetrations you've been getting the last few minutes, and then, like I was talking about, like a 4-inch shell from a destroyer at distance going through.
Well, I had this one game where I was just completely fucked, because at some tremendous distance the AI would spot me and one shot all of my small fast ships, and there wasn't really anything I could do about it.
Yeah. The thing they said was that it's something to do with some of the algorithms or the formulas they've got in the game, doing like with accuracy, penetration, to where they kind of screwed up to where you end up getting overflow. It gets up to a certain point, like with resistance or accuracy or like that, and it rolls over and either becomes infinite or resets to 0.
Right.
Apparently that's down in the source code, which, yeah, the devs didn't bother giving to anybody when they left.
Yeah, that's the accuracy pound bonus was one that liked to creep up, and then get 1,000% accuracy bonus all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one thing it was really frustrating. It's like one update they would do, like, okay, yeah, we adjusted it, as far as like the accuracy bug or the penetration bug or like that, and it'd be all good for a while. Then they do the next update where they're
and then screw it up again,
and it'd be all screwed up again. It's like they didn't incorporate the previous update in with the update. It was like they were going back to the original source code to write another update for something else, and here come all the bugs back in. And it was like on again, off again, like every other freaking update.
What I heard on that one was you had multiple different people writing code, and somebody would write a fix for the live version, but the person who's writing the next update is still using the unfixed version, and then when they release the next version, the fix is not there.
Yeah, and that just kept going on for freaking years.
Yeah.
It's like, good God, people, talk to each other and get your shit together.
At least these Imperators, they're battleship hunters. Those big 13.9-inch guns will take out. They've got good accuracy. I'm gonna have to get in close though, because I'm running out of ammo. Let's start moving in. I don't have to. I mean, I'm hitting really well here. Partial pen.
I mean, for all the good features and good ideas they had with this game, you know, let's just say, you know, they had a lot of great ideas, a lot of great features, but their execution sucked.
Yeah. Wonder what it would take to build a game like this.
Somebody besides Game Labs, probably.
I mean, I wonder how much money it would take to build something like this. I bet it'd be like $5 or $10 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna be one of the big A-list games where they do 100 million, but it might take 10.
Thing is, they were trying to make their own version of like Rule the Waves.
Well,
That's the thing. If Rule the Waves had the graphics and the ease of control that UAD had, and wasn't like basically like a giant Excel spreadsheet, you know, it would probably be a very popular game. What I think a lot of people don't get into Rule the Waves, it goes maybe a little far on the realism as far as like, I mean, really getting down into weeds and the numbers and like using an Excel spreadsheet and such to design the ships. And then all you have with graphics is like the overhead view, like you see in history books where they map out how the individual ships move, like just the black ovals moving around from the overhead view. You've got,
yeah.
you're not actually looking at the ships, you're controlling dots on the screen.
I'd like to make a game. It'd realistically have to be a turn-based game. Just to make the programming easier. I designed a game engine back in college. You know, a mathematical game engine. You know, I just have it written down on paper and pencil. But it'd make for a great turn-based RPG or turn-based strategy game. Tell you what, this Imperator's no joke. Granted, that friendship's nothing really to write home about. But these 13-inch guns are doing a good job. I can only do this, though, because his ship's slow. Angle in a little bit more. There we go. That worked out all right. Yeah, like I said, I love this game, but it's buggy. All right, there's a cruiser. Where are you going? You were trying to go. So it's time to invade France again. I guess I can invade French. French Ghana or one of these. Let's see here. So Japan is still Japanning. All right, so let's Senegal or French Ghana. Here you go, French Ghana. 33,000 tons. Oh, I'm gonna need to have the Marauder there just to make up the tonnage. Fine. I need to suspend some more things. Those are all repairing. Oh. Wait, how many tons do I have to drop? I have to drop like 6,000 tons. Do that. Alright, that seems to be going alright. Coincidence Rangefinder 4 is coming up. That's good. So we got... So this is going well. Then these guys, I'll probably get New Providence next. Oh, I've got all these destroyers here too, I forgot about. Guess I'll have you go. Team up with those guys. Alright. As far as over here goes, these guys are still repairing, and they were so beat up. What I want to do with these guys here. Do I not have anybody in the North Sea? Yeah, I do. Where? No, I don't. Oh, because it's you guys. Alright, so you're gonna go hunt down this this cruiser. You're trying to go there. So let's also go here. And maybe you can go meet up with him, be friends. What I really need is I need to start working down some of these minefields. Because getting through some of these minefields can be a real pain.
Yeah, and for that you need destroyers with
Yeah, let me
Mindhunter kits on them.
Yeah, let me check something. My destroyers, these G destroyers, they have a Mindhunter Kit 1. I wonder. I may need to change what I'm using you guys for. It may be time to upgrade these guys. Although I think it'll probably mess everything up.
Yeah, the higher successive Mindhunter kits add more weight.
No, I'm more worried about my plethora of gun barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gun barrels. That won't fit. So I'm up to Mindhunter Kit 3. So the question is, can I... Because these guys are going 33 knots. I could upgrade that.
Yeah, you might just be able to swivel the gun. Hey, YouTube's having problems again. Got the buffering circle there for about 10 seconds again. I don't know if that's YouTube or maybe on my end there.
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Why?
Maybe try just canning them like R and T and them.
Oh, that's interesting. This, how much better are the Mindhunter kits? That's 45% versus 25%. You know what? I could just send them as is and they'd be good enough. They'll be good enough. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. You boys... Where you at? Right there.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, figured out one time where it says the amount of weight they're adding, like that plus 60.
Oh.
That's actually 60 tons they're adding on to the displacement.
Alright, so I'm gonna send all my Mindhunter ships over there. And this torpedo boat. gonna send you over. I'm gonna send you there. Okay. As far as these guys, because this minefield right in the middle there is a big damn problem.
Oh, the one around Palermo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big damn problem. And I'm not quite sure. Oh, you know what I could do? Fucking invade it.
Yeah, because invasion circle's usually a good bit bigger than what the minefield is.
Yeah.
Although in that case, it looks like France has got some serious mine laying capacity sitting there.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, the mines and submarines don't bother me that much. I mean, they're annoying, but it's just something you gotta deal with.
Yeah, I was about to say apologies if that came over the microphone. It was the after effects of eating a late night snack.
Oh,
a
that's
couple hours ago.
that's totally fine. So these guys are regulars. I'm tempted to try and whittle down this fleet a little bit because it's going to be a while before my Marauder can get there. Although I don't know if I'm going to be able to do enough damage to these guys. And these guys are going to probably tear me up.
Yeah, they look like they've got enough light cruisers and torpedo boats there. They could swarm you pretty good.
Yeah, I'm faster than they are, but my engine efficiency does not leave me confident. I really need to get my Marauders up and running so I can... or get more of them up and running. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Going that way. Yeah, so you're trying to run away there. You're low on fuel, so that sucks to be you. Alright. Maybe I don't have to worry so much about this after all.
The conga line of death.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, these assaltantes really need like oil-fired boilers or something to make them more efficient.
Yeah. Well, I remember what I was going to say earlier, talking about submarines. From what I've seen, you usually don't start getting actual submarines you can build and good ones until you're up past about like 1920.
Yeah. I mean, because submarines were a World War I thing, but Germany was focusing pretty hard on them. And I don't know how good the German World War I submarines really were. Or if it's just nobody else had a defense against them.
That was more anything than it was more that than anything else. I know the British first World War I subs were absolutely awful.
Well, the British first of anything are usually pretty awful. It takes them a while to get it right.
Their first one that they used a great deal, had a crush depth of 100 feet.
Oh, wow.
Its length was 120 feet. And it had a tendency to do what they call an arrow dive, which means basically try to turn straight up and down. So you could literally have the bow of the ship at crush depth, astern is sticking in the air.
That's funny and stupid. Oh, France is attacking Lebanon. What bastards.
I'm guessing you're talking about the K class.
Yep, that would be the one.
The experiment where they tried putting a steam plant on board a submarine to make a submarine fast enough to keep
Oh,
up
hey,
with
look,
that.
we actually are conquesting Jamaica. That's awfully nice. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to get New Providence.
It all comes down to the stupid tactics that they thought they were going to use subs for.
What do they think they're going to use subs for?
They thought that the sub would travel on the surface with the fleet the majority of the time, and then right before the engagement, it would dive and sneak in close.
Oh, yeah, because that's going to work.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the U.S. Navy kind of had something along the same idea, although mainly to use them for scouting and be able to ambush, but was same thing, was trying to interwar years develop a submarine to fast enough to keep up with the old standards, at least do like 21 knots on the surface. Although they had enough sense to try it with diesels. Instead of trying to cram a freaking 600-pound steam plant in the damn things.
Alright, so we got this working. That's conquesting nicely. Did Denmark break their line? Nope, they're still allied with France. Now, France is going for Lebanon here, which I don't really appreciate. Of course, you guys are all fixed. Oh, we got a convoy to deal with. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We've got 2 of my patrol ships at 23 knots versus his 21 knot cruiser. Yeah, we can take this. I'm pretty confident about that. Oh, man. Yeah, my ships, their shoulders are starting to get sore. I'll tell you what, those patrol ships have been carrying a heavy load. I really like, because these guys are doing everything that I wanted my light cruisers to do, just a little bit slower. But these guys have been I've been operating them as I mean, they're basically light cruisers. Yep, we're going the right way. These guys have been really doing their job. I kind of want to start playing more of the Harebrained Schemes BattleTech, the turn-based BattleTech. I don't have enough time to play all the different games I want to play, unless I were to play like a different game every night, and just play each game once each week or something. Those transports have so many guns. Look at that, 4-inch guns. Would you not? Let's see. Let's check out this guy here. He's got 2 4-inch guns on either side, and then 4 3-inch guns down the middle. He's got 8 guns. But for doing this kind of patrol stuff, I mean, these guys are doing great.
They're like those Icelandic or Norwegian power lifters. They just have really broad shoulders.
Yeah.
You ever watch any of the videos on, how those guys train?
No. Actually, I'm very curious how they train.
I watched one a while back about I want to say he was Icelandic, but I'm not certain. But his diet was about 7,000 calories a day to maintain his build.
Oh, yeah. When I was wrestling, I was eating probably 5,000-6,000 calories a day. Back, when I was wrestling, and when I was when my mom was diagnosed with cancer, I got really depressed, so I started doing a bunch of powerlifting, and I was probably eating a similar amount. Just because to build up that kind of muscle mass, it takes a lot of, and to maintain it, I mean, you get fucking hungry.
That's basically all the guy did was eat, sleep, and lift weights.
Yeah. It makes sense. Back when I was wrestling, that's pretty much all I did. I mean, I had to study too. These transports are nasty. What nasty little bastards. And these guys fucking hurt.
What are they armed with?
4 4-inch guns and 4 4.1s and 4 3.3s.
Yeah, that'll do it at close range.
Yeah. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, as long as these ships can't make it to my invasion zone, I should be alright. I need to respond to my girlfriend real quick. Oops. Alright. I need to go. So I need to wrap this up because I have to go and call my girlfriend and do some stuff. So I will see you guys later. JP, Mitchell, Vorgath, it's always a pleasure. Thank you everybody who's watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I will try not to be so tired tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to also be a really long day. And then I've got this church barbecue afterwards. Oh, Solar Kraken's already gone. I was going to see if he wanted to come to a barbecue with me. I'll go message him on Discord and maybe he'll come join us. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you later. And have a great evening.
See how it is, Mitch? He'd rather hang out with a hot girl than us.
Sorry, she's really hot. And I don't get to see her much right now because, well, for a whole lot of reasons. So we need to discuss a few things. But I'll tell you guys about it privately later. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll see you later.